So here's a complete, full, comprehensive guide on the best way to start making money online. And I'm going to explain literally everything that there is about this. I spent like an hour preparing this whole thing. This explains literally why other business models that you've probably tried in the past, like dropshipping and agency and random stuff like that, why those haven't worked for you. And this business model has worked for my friends, it's worked for me. And it's the best business model to do right now. And you're going to love doing it in addition to all of that. It's really the best thing to start right now. So I'm so excited to teach you this. And I'm not even going to waste 1 second in this entire video. So let's get started. So this is how to make money online and love doing it, and the business model that isn't boring to do, right? So first of all, Alex Hormozi, Charlie Morgan, Hamza, William Brown, and Smith Rees. You probably don't know these last two. You might know these top three. These are all entrepreneurs that are doing this business model right now. And these guys are also advocating to start this business model as well. And it has worked for me. It's worked for my friends. And in one sentence, this business model is to grow a niche YouTube audience on a specific topic and then to sell them something. And I'm going to answer all of your questions right now. I don't think I can sell right now. I'm young. I don't have experience, whatever. I don't know what to talk about. This is the single best business model slash side hustle slash whatever you want to call it to start right now. And stay with me because I'm going to explain absolutely everything about this business model right now with this guide, right? And the first question that you probably have is, don't I have to be an expert to teach and sell something, right? And the answer is no. It's actually better. It's literally better if you're not an expert like me. I'm not an expert because let's say that you're trying to teach, I don't know, how to get better gains in the gym, right? And let's say there's two guys teaching, right? So there's two guys with the YouTube channel. And so let's say the first guy has, 20 years of experience in entrepreneurship and he has like a degree in economics or whatever. And then compare that to a guy your age who started making money online, such as myself. Who are you going to take advice from? Who's going to be a better person to teach you? It's probably actually going to be the guy who just started making money online and who's not, who's not 50 years old and has 20 years of experience and whatever. Another example is, the fitness niche, right? So let's say that there's, a doctor who has like 35 years of experience and he knows the name of each muscle and he knows each study and each muscle group and all of the specific stuff. Compare that to, your friend in school who just has a pretty good physique and he's just teaching you how to build muscle like him, right? You'd probably trust your friend more than, the complicated studies and all of this. You'd probably trust your friend more. And so the step-by-step specific instructions of this, which you're probably going to want to know, is to identify a group of people that you care about, first of all. And then you're going to want to identify the biggest problem that that group of people are facing right now. And you can do this by asking them or observing them. Obviously not observe like in a creepy way. Just like if you're a high schooler and you want to help other high schoolers, for example, just like analyze, like in school, just like analyze what problems they're having and stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but like surround yourself by those people that you want to help and then kind of see what their issues are without them specifically telling you. Or you can obviously just ask them too, and you can do both of those as well. And then learn about that topic and then make a solution to that problem and do whatever methods necessary to fix their problem, right? So it can be courses, calls, texting, whatever. I'll get onto that more later into the guide. And then you're going to want to talk about the same topic on a YouTube channel, grow a following on YouTube of people in your specific niche who are in the group of people that you want to help, and then sell them your solution to their problem, right? And then on your YouTube channel, you just want to talk about the same thing that you're selling the solution to, right? So let's say that you want to help people who are just starting out in the gym not be so confused with all of the studies and the different machines and exercises and stuff. Just talk about that on your YouTube channel and then sell like a beginner starter guide to the gym. And then while they're at the gym, you can like go on a call with them and help with them with their form and the machines and basically just like help them get started. And then if they have any issues, they could like text you those problems and then you could help them. You get what I mean, right? And then there's this thing called Ikigai, right? So basically, if there's something that you love doing that the world needs, that you can be paid for and that you're good at, and if all of those are one thing, then that's called your Ikigai, and you should do that thing because you're going to make a lot of money on it and you're going to work on it really hard and you're going to love doing it. And so basically, while I was making this framework, I realized that this literally fits into the Ikigai, right? So step one, which is identify a group of people that you care about, is what you love, right? So you obviously want to help that group of people that you care about. So step one is fulfilling that. And then what the world needs is identify the biggest problem that they have. So if you're fixing their biggest problem, then you're doing something that the world needs, right? And then by making a solution to that problem, a paid product as a solution. So you're going to want to make a paid product. And then you're going to pitch that product on your YouTube channel. That's going to be what you can be paid for. And then what you're good at is also learning about that topic, right? So if you learn about that topic and you educate yourself and you find out the best method to help that group of people, that's what you're good at. So there you go. And then I'm just going to give you 2 examples to really help you out here and help you understand. So let's say that you care about teenagers and you've realized that they are all addicted to social media, and that's a really bad thing. And then you could make coaching calls, you can make a course, you can make a step-by-step document to quitting social media, and then you could start a YouTube channel on why social media addiction is bad and then how to fix social media addiction. And then example 2 is actually me. So I want to help people who want to become entrepreneurs because I love entrepreneurship. I love the lifestyle that can come out of entrepreneurship. And I realize that people are looking for the best business models and the best tips and tricks and passive income methods, but really they need to be focusing on fixing their mindset, because all of the best entrepreneurs talk about fixing their mindset and how mindset is most of business. And how you need to go back to the basics instead of thinking about the small stuff like the business model is actually not that important. And so I do coaching calls, courses, Notion templates, and trackers and texting all in my program. I'm not going to pitch it to you right now. And then I make videos on how to make your first dollar online and grow a business 10 times faster through mindset specifically, because that's what the world needs. And that's what I love doing. So you can see how I am personally implementing this, and all of the people I mentioned before, they too are implementing this. So all of these entrepreneurs, I don't think I introduced them. This guy makes $1 million a month. This guy makes $1 million a month. This guy makes $250K a month. This guy, I don't know. I think he makes like 50, 100K a month. No, he makes in between those 2 numbers. And then he makes, I believe, $1 million a month as well. So big numbers flying around, great entrepreneurs, and they're all doing this right now. And real quickly, before I touch on this next section, if the entrepreneur lifestyle is appealing to you, you don't have to work under a boss. You live on your own terms. You can move countries. You can take a flight wherever you want. If that sounds appealing to you, be sure to click the first link in the description below. It will change your life, I promise you. Just click the link below right now. And if you don't like it, if it's not for you, you can always just close off the tab, no problem, and come back to this video. And you're probably asking now, what do I sell them then? And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to give them all of the information that all of the stuff that you've learned on your topic in your YouTube videos, and you're going to want to sell the implementation of that in your program, whatever, course, whatever you want to call it. And this is Alex Hormozi. This is what he says to do. And that's pretty much what all the other good entrepreneurs who are doing this right now are also doing. And so you're going to want to tell them all of your best knowledge that you have on the subject that you've learned and stuff. And if you don't have knowledge on that subject, you're going to want to learn it. And then you're going to want to sell them accountability / personalization towards their specific situation. So like, for example, when I was talking about the beginner's guide to the gym, when you're calling them and you're helping them with their form and the machines and stuff, that's personalized to them specifically. And then that's actually implementing the knowledge that they've learned from your videos, right? So just give them the information and then sell the implementation, which I'm going to get more onto in a second, because it might sound a little bit confusing. Like you're giving them everything, you're giving them all of the information. I'll explain that in a second. And so you're probably thinking, shouldn't I purposely give, worse information on my free videos and then sell the best information that I've learned in my program? And this is bad. No, bad idea. Because you're going to want to give completely the best information for 2 reasons, actually. Number 1, they feel indebted to you, right? If you give them such good information, if you give them, the best information that you've accumulated and you've learned and you've thought about and you've really put care and work into, such as this big guide that I made. And if you actually think about it and you give good information instead of, just repeating the same generic thing or giving bad information that doesn't actually work, then they're going to feel indebted to you and they're going to be like, okay, well, now I have to give something back. And also they're going to think something along the lines of, this guy's good. His videos are good. His videos are actually really helpful. So his paid product must be even better than if his free stuff is this good. And that's going to equal to more sales. Good. Awesome. Okay. And this is literally what I'm doing right now. This whole business model and this whole idea of, giving the best information and actually putting good content and then pitching a product and then selling that product. This is literally what I'm doing right now. And plus every other good entrepreneur is also doing this right now. As I've mentioned at the start, I'm not going to go back. You already saw it twice. And so the next topic I wanted to cover was that getting rich quick and all of this, make money online easily with 5 minutes of work is complete BS, right? You need to learn this as fast as possible. It does not exist. The business model I'm giving you right now is the road to good long-term sustainable money online and actually getting a good income. And it's pretty much the only method to getting an online income right now because the other methods simply just don't work. I'm going to get to that later. I know I've said that like 7 times now. But if it works, if these, make 14K a month in 5 minutes with faceless TikTok automation and AI, you know, make up a random number, $14,725.13. So it seems more realistic. Oh, make big money with viral content and you only have to use AI. You don't even have to actually put work and you get to make $100,000. Wow, yes, yes, yes. It's Dude, it's completely fake. Full print on demand tutorial for beginners in 2024, step-by-step guide. This guy must be telling the truth because he's old, so he must have a lot of wisdom. This is all fake stuff, dude, because you're watching this video and you've made it this far into this raw unedited lecture where I'm not talking about, the most dopaminergic thing with the crazy animation editing, Iman Gaji, guys, this is how you make $5,000 in 2 weeks just by using this special method right now. No, you're beyond that. You're way beyond that, and you're much better than that. And if these side hustles, these get rich quick, if these would have worked, then they would have worked for you already, right? So clearly they don't work since they didn't work for you. And so the next thing that you really need to know, especially in this business model, is that money is the exchange of value. This is really necessary if you want to start making money online. If you want to make money online, and if you want to make money in general, you need to provide some sort of value. Because value is created when pain is alleviated. Whoa, it rhymes. And pain is alleviated when problems are solved. And so you need to solve problems, and big problems at that, to alleviate a lot of pain so that you can create a lot of value, and so you're going to get a lot of money. And this is a quote from Charlie Morgan, who makes $1 million a month. So I know you just want to start making money online. This is the way to make money online. You need to just provide value. Even though this guy's on $1 million a month and he's telling us this, when you're starting out and you're trying to make your first dollar online, you need to apply this just as much as when you're trying to grow a business that you already have from, I don't know, like 1 million, and you're trying to scale that up to like $2 million a month. You really just need to create as much value as possible so that you can actually make money. And so that means that you need to solve a big problem for an audience that you care about, right? Because if you care about your work, then you're going to work harder, and you're also going to love doing it, which is going to lead to a lot of money. Because if you work harder on your business, then your work is going to be higher quality, and it's also going to be higher quantity, right? So since you're going to be making YouTube videos and you're going to be selling a product, not only is your product going to be better, so it's going to sell better and you're going to get better customer results, but also the videos that you're going to be making, you're going to make a lot more of those videos, so a lot more people are going to see them. And also they're going to be much higher quality, so a lot more people are going to be like, okay, this guy's good. And so if you solve a big problem for an audience that you care about, you're going to be providing a lot of value, and that's going to lead to a lot of money. Unlike AI generated TikTok brain rot, which nobody actually cares about doing, which is why nobody actually wants to put in the work into it, right? If you cared about, making TikToks, AI generated TikToks, then you would work on them a bunch more. And then since you would work on them a bunch more, you'd make a bunch more TikToks, and the TikToks would be better quality, and then they'd get a bunch more views, and then you'd get a lot more money from, whatever TikTok creativity program, whatever monetization program they have. But since you don't care about it, because nobody cares about this, you're not going to work on it that much. You're barely going to work on it at all, and you're not going to get results. And because of that, you're going to make low quality content, and you're going to barely make any videos before you run out of motivation. And here is why loving your business, your side hustle, whatever, it is so important. Because I know that you're here because you want to start getting an income online quick, right? It'll only happen if you love working on your business, right? And you only do anything in the whole world because you either like the results that come from that action, or you like doing the action itself. So for example, you like the results of working on a business because it would give you money, right? But if your desire were to be strong enough on whatever side hustle that you've already tried, probably like, dropshipping agency, TikTok automation AI, all of these, get rich stuff, all of these get rich quick, make quick passive income online stuff. If your desire was strong enough for money, then you'd already be making enough money from those businesses because your desire would be really strong for the money from those, if that makes sense, right? So the only reason that you're not making money right now is because you didn't care about getting money that much, right? Your desire wasn't there. Quitting and failing on your previous businesses and, thinking about making money online, starting to make money online, but not actually taking action, not actually doing it, not actually taking that step, it shows that you don't have enough desire for the money. And this is regardless of what you tell yourself / what you tell others. I made something up called the slingshot effect, which I'm going to explain right now. And so let's say that your business is helping people who are getting started in the gym, not be overwhelmed by all the gym information out there and actually get a good start to the gym, right? And let's say that you really love doing that and you also have a decent desire for money, but not that much, right? So you're going to be pulling your slingshot back so much because not only do you really love your work, but also you have a desire for money, which is going to, boost that slingshot back a little bit more. And when you let go, it's going to boom, it's going to go really far because not only do you have a desire for the money, but also because you really like your business, you really like doing the action itself, you really like actually working on your business itself. So you liking doing the action itself, so you liking working on the business itself is the solution to a lack of desire for money, right? Helping a group of people you care about equals loving doing the action itself, right? So you're helping at the beginning I told you to identify a group of people that you care about. If you don't know who that is right now, that's fine. You can just think about it for a while on your own time. And once you find it, cater your whole business towards that group. And that's going to mean that you actually love doing the action itself because you care about those people instead of just doing random TikTok brain rot content. And then that means that you're going to be giving a lot of value to them because you're working hard on your business because you actually care about the people, right? So you care about the people a lot, which means that you're going to work really hard on your business, which means that you're going to give a lot of value, if that makes sense. That's since you're giving a lot of value, you're going to get a lot of money. Simple. So loving the work will be the main source of motivation, and then the money incentive will just be like an extra boost. And so last but not least, after I've told you all of this, I just want to touch on really quickly what exactly you should sell them. So once again, just sell them whatever it takes to get them to their desired result. So you can do courses, calls, texting, etc., whatever is needed to help them achieve X result, right? So let's say that you're helping people who are just getting started with going to the gym and they're really confused about all of the gym information that's out there, and you want to help them not be so confused with all the information out there, right? And you can help them with navigating their gym and telling them about all the machines and stuff. And I can make a separate video talking about this, but I think what you should do is the means by which you should sell is through a website called Skool. So on this website, you can basically make like a community. And so basically the people who are going to be buying your product, they're going to be joining your community. And then within that community, they can make posts. It's basically kind of like a forum style, but also in that Skool group, in that Skool community, you can have a calendar where you can put all of the dates for the calls, and you can put the links to the call websites, and the people in your community, they can join from there. So if you're going to do calls to help them, you can do that. So it's kind of the method by which you're going to handle, the courses, the calls, stuff like that. And I can make a whole separate video talking about this because I can't explain all of it in like 2-3 minutes, but it's no risk and it's really easy to start. Like the whole website itself is really easy to use, and they have a 14-day free trial, and then after that it's $99 a month. But you can renew the 14-day free trial over and over and over until you get your first sale. And your first sale should be like $25 to $50, and then you can increase it from there after each sale. So like the first sale would be 25, and then it would be 50, and then it would be 75, 100, and then I don't know, like 150, 200. You get what I mean. And yeah, that's basically all I had to say for this mega guide. And yeah, by the way, if you love the idea of, the entrepreneur lifestyle and you don't want to live a boring 9 to 5 where, you wake up at 6 a.m., you get ready, and then you take like a 30-minute commute, and then you work 8 hours and you come back and you're tired, all of that, and you don't even have time to do what you really want to do. And you actually want to live a fulfilling, free life where you actually do what you want to do and you make a bunch of money, and you don't have to constantly worry about money and bills and having to buy the cheaper thing at the grocery store. If that sounds appealing to you, click the first link in the description. It will change your life, I promise you. And yeah, you could just check it out for a minute or two. And if it's not for you, if you don't like it, you can always just close off the tab, no problem. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.